like Catherine Yeager getting first in the 100 and the 200 as usual, and usually if Adam was there, he would beat everyone in the mile. However, at the track meet yesterday at Carmel, something unexpected happened that left me and most of the team completely speechless. Against all odds, somebody who complains about 200-meter workouts that are extremely short ended up winning his heat in the 800. Kevin Kang, a sprinter, ended up beating two of our own distance runners in the 800, winning a bet against all of us.
Tonight is the environmental movie showing of Before the Flood. The theater doors will open at 5:30 and we'll have a raffle at 5:45, and the movie will start at 6 o'clock.
Also, please submit to the Plastic Alternatives Contest. The person with the most alternatives to plastic will win this cool Swell bottle, and it will close at 4 today. Thank you.
If you're still interested in volunteering for the marathon, we have 3 open spots, so please tell us as soon as possible if you're interested.
Model UN elections next seating.
Anyone who has been to a conference may run, but please talk to one of us before you decide to. Thank you.
What is confidence? Is it how someone holds their posture? Is it the clothes they wear? Or is it all a facade? Many of my friends see me as a loud and confident person, but I wasn't always this way. It was spring of 2013 at Uniper Sarah School, and I was in the 5th grade. Got it, okay. This time of year, many of the older students would audition for the spring musical. I remember watching them on stage, dreaming I could be like them. I decided to audition to get some experience, but I did not think I'd get a main role. The play was Aladdin, and many of the junior high students were going out for either the role of Aladdin or Jasmine. Eventually, it was my turn. I sang a quick song and read a few lines. 2 weeks passed. As I was walking down the hill to PE, I noticed a cluster of students around the drama room door. The cast list had been posted. Thinking nothing of it, I walked over to see if I'd gotten the role of townsperson number 1 or soldier 5. I looked all across the extra sheet, but my name was not there. I thought to myself, I'm not even good enough to be an extra. Curiously, I looked at the main cast list to see which 8th grader was given the lead. I couldn't believe my eyes. The directors had cast me as Aladdin. Months of rehearsals went by. Each one seemed to get more exciting. One of the main reasons I was casted was my singing voice, a very private piece of me. I hadn't shared this part of me with nearly anyone, so the reality that I was going to have to sing in front of my entire school daunted me. The whole school and families were coming to see the show. That meant that 300 people were going to hear me sing, whether or not I did spectacularly or terribly. After much anticipation, the opening night came. I waited nervously backstage as my microphone was being attached to my face. I heard my cue. As I walked on stage, a million thoughts went through my head. All the lines I had learned and all the melodies I had sang went through my head, and then snap, I began my part. A song began to play. My song. My first solo of the play. I thought about it for a second. Who cares what I sound like? This is my voice. This is my song. If I don't like it, so what? All that matters is I give it my all. Just like that, I sang my little 11-year-old heart out. That night, I realized what confidence really is. Not the clothes, not the hair, not the posture, and not even your voice. Confidence is looking in the mirror and saying, this is me. If you don't like it, well, deal with it. Thank you.
collected plastic bottles, as you guys know, and bought a few things. We've got 18 days of school left, and I'm proud to announce today is free ice cream for everybody.
Can we go? Okay, so speaking of trash, juniors and whoever has lunch in the senior balcony, we need to pick up your trash because there are like bags and there are leftovers and crumbs and bottle caps. It's really disgusting and rude. So
It's not anybody else's job to pick up after yourselves,
Yeah.
so like, please just do it.
yeah.
Good Guys Club, we're going to have a quick meeting on the bocce ball court to discuss our further plans.
This was actually submitted by a good friend of mine. If you have a bee in your hand, what do you have in your eye?
Beauty.
Because beauty is in the eye of the bee holder. You know why you can't run through a campground?
Why?
You can only ran because it's past tense. I am only close friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. You know, I stayed up all night to see where the sun went. Then it dawned on me. And you know what? A good life lesson that I learned, I will never date another apostrophe. They're just too possessive.
So if any club or sports team wants to earn up to $1,000 this weekend, you can volunteer on Saturday for the Big Sur Marathon. So we especially need people for the 12 to 3 shift, but we also have 9 to 12 and 3 to 6. So if a lot of people from like one team volunteer, then your team is going to get that money. So please just get like a ton of people in. So thank you.
Good morning. We have the pleasure of announcing the results from this year's National Spanish exam. As you know, every year students take this. It's an exam with 400 total points. Students take this over 2 class periods. This year there were over 155,000 students around the country who took the exam, usually from the best schools in the country. It's a voluntary thing. We're very proud to announce we had 69 New York students who will be recognized. We had students earning 22 gold medals, 13 silver, 7 bronze, and 27 honorable mention. 27 New York students placed in the top 10% nationally. We had 10 students placed in the top 1%. It's obviously a long list of names. We'll try and go quick. We just ask you to please stand when your name is called out. So we'll start with...
Okay, the Spanish 1 in outside experience. These are students that they have taken Spanish before coming to York School. We have honorable mentions for Jonathan Huang, Christopher Hein.
Please hold your applause to the very end, because otherwise we'll never get
The division of classroom experience, still in Spanish 1, these are students who have never taken Spanish before coming to York or not in considerable significance. Silver medal for Yuki Gang and Caden Hoffman. Bronze medal for Danica Tang, and honorable mentions for Jordan Mosbach, Jasmine Aga, Jason Mao, Tian Chao Wei, that's Alex, Chana Gomez, and Dominic Crisitiello.
So level 2, honorable mention in classroom experience category, Alex Brzicki, Caden Elawendi, George Williman, Colin Hunt, Chen Kai Yao, Ankila, Angela Goulart, and Leo Burks. Earning bronze awards, Chris Birdie, Ella Fisher. Silver, Toby Malone, Jerry Wu. At the gold level, Gabriel Gargiulo, Stuart Carruthers, Libby Lindholm. Abigail Romero, Daisy Swanson, and Arnold Fleischman, all earned gold. Shout out to Tom Liu, who also won gold, and probably, I think, based on his score, missed 2 questions out of the entire exam. Competing in the bilingual category, Kyra Aldape earned the bronze. Level 3.
Okay, level 3 in outside experience category, gold medal for Alexa Ortiz, and she also had a 99%. And honorable mention for Lily Tran. In the classroom experience, gold for Vianne Stores and Albert Matei. Silver for Luke Rosenblum, Courtney Han, Jonathan Zhao, Kevin Kang, Jonah Cruz, and Mateo Lawrence. Bronze for Alana Shapiro, May Hu, and Jordan Goodwin. And honorable mentions for Hayden, Concepcion Dello, Emma Hood, Emily Patch, Rohan Sethi, Jenny Lu, Megan Capistrano, Michael Scollis, James Beck, and Matthew D'Agosta.
Level 4 bilingual category, earning silver was Lynette Garcia and Yulissa Flores Ibanez. Outside experience category, gold medal, also top 1%, Sophia Rasmussen. Classroom experience, gold medals, Adam Shapiro, Lauren Marshall, Tristan Laney, Henriette Du, Kyle Worcester-Moore, Amy Cho, Joseph Burks. Silver, Josefina Camacho, and honorable mention, Max Rosenblum. Level 5. Level 5, I'm very proud to say the entire class was recognized. Earning gold was Jared Aldape in the bilingual category. Classroom experience gold, Katie Calciano, Marissa Llewellyn, Lauren Sugar, and honorable mention, Ariana Rod. Thank you. We're just really proud to see the outstanding performance at every level of Spanish, and just this huge number of students. Most students were recognized, so it's really we're really proud of you guys' performance. Thank you.
Shield applications for students who are interested in the 10th and 11th, this is for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students who are motivated in areas of leadership and citizenship. You'll be helping the admission office and the advancement office with various events. The time commitment is about 15 to 20 hours per year, so please think about your school-life balance when you think about adding this to your plate, because we really would love to keep that going. These applications are for current 9th and 10th graders for the upcoming school year. So I will have applications out by the flagpole. They will be due on Wednesday, May 2nd by 3:30. Anything late, we just can't accept because we get so many applications. And decisions will be going out on May 4th, so May the 4th be with you.
Okay, so on Monday, we'll meet in our small group path meeting places. We're going to be engaging in a very important chance for you to give feedback to the school. So there is Indiana University has created over the last 18 years a very thoughtful survey that is called the High School Survey of Student Engagement. And this is a chance for you to be very thoughtful. I hope to take it seriously, to give your input, because what we will do is we will take this excellent sort of data package that the Indiana University will give us based on your responses. And we can see these, we can begin to answer these questions about, where can we grow our community? Where can we improve the community? How can we be reflective at the curriculum committee level about supporting you? I know some of you are just sailing through the year, but I have been hearing more than any year that I've been here that there is a lot of stress. I'm hearing that people are crispy at just about every level, that you are just kind of stressed out. How can we help? And one of the things that this survey does is it asks that. So 2 years ago, some of you may remember, we did a survey that many of you really objected to. You were offended by it. That was the very first year those people had done that survey, so you were sort of a test group and your feedback went to them and they have restructured it to some degree. This is different. This is a different survey. This one, as I say, has been done by since 2000. It has been done by thousands of independent school students. It's been adopted by lots of independent schools to find out how they can improve what they're doing. So please give this thought. It'll take you about 25 minutes. We are actually asking you to stay in your path room until you are finished with the survey, even if you have a class afterwards. It is online, so you will need to bring a device. I realize this is on Monday and you may forget to do that, so that might be part of the time that you have to run back and get your device and bring it back to your path group. But try to remember that on Monday you're going to bring a device with you. You'll do this survey. You will stay until you've worked your way all the way through it. If there's a question on it, you may skip that question that you don't like. You may skip that question, or that you feel doesn't apply to you. You may skip that question. And your teachers will have lots more information for you when you get there. But if you have any questions between now and then, feel free to stop by today and ask about it. Thanks.
I was late. Sorry. I don't know what they said because I was late to break. I apologize. If you want to fill up one of those 3 spots we have left for the Big Sur Marathon, can you see me right outside the chapel? This is for the aid station down the coast, because we do want to fill it and have all 21 students going in our vans. I need to get permission slips and online sign-up taken care of immediately if you want to join us. Please do. Thanks.
to a game, sophomore game by 4. And go to class.